Now, there are fears that the coronavirus outbreak could become a pandemic.
Hindi namin in-expect na on our lifetime we'll be facing this type of crisis.
The COVID-19 pandemic has greatly affected not just the country's economy, entertainment world, tourism, but the education system. It has shifted from the normal classroom learning to distance learning. This is why the Department of Education, in response to the pandemic, had issued a Department Order Number 12, Series of 2020, on the adoption of the Basic Education Learning Continuity Plan for school year 2020-2021 in the light of COVID-19 public health emergency. The distance learning modality in the form of learning modules is the most convenient. But these modules took a big part in the process, not to mention the tedious printing jobs, but it also took a bigger portion of the school's MOOE. With this, Balason National High School, with the support from the Division of Ingog City, responds to the challenge and enter in the digital world. Project-Tech Ed BAL ASON, techno-educational based approach for learners' acquisition of self-learning modules through offline network. As per survey of the Balason National High School learners on the available gadgets at home that could possibly access to the digitized SLM, results showed that 76.14% or 612 out of 804 students that responded have the capability to access the SLM via Wi-Fi signal. Tech Ed BAL ASON is a project that allows learners to have access of the digital format of the SLMs from the Raspberry Pi, wherein learners or parents can directly access and download files like the SLM, video lessons, and activity sheets into their gadgets. This Raspberry Pi has the capability to store large files and can broadcast Wi-Fi signal, which could connect learners' gadgets and the files that are stored in the Raspberry Pi. This project will procure 6 Raspberry Pis and will be stationed in the following barangays. The other one will be placed inside the school for learners who live closely. So, how does this project work? Uploading of digitized SLM and supplemental video lessons and reading materials. The school IT in charge for the gadget will load the digital format of the SLM and other supplemental learning materials to the gadgets in a weekly basis. The gadget contains 3 directory file folders, such as the self-learning modules, supplemental learning materials, and submission folder. Learners' acquisition of SLMs. Learners can just turn on the Wi-Fi of their Android phones and access the Wi-Fi signal broadcasted by the gadgets and enter the Wi-Fi password. Then, the learner can access the different file directories. Submission of SLM. After the learners had acquired the SLMs, they can answer it, then submit their outputs in the gadgets, putting it on the submission folder and their section and learning areas. Weekly harvesting and updating of SLM. After a week, new sets of SLMs will be uploaded to the gadgets, labeling it for the week number and without deleting the old SLM, in case there are still learners unable to submit their output. However, if output submission attained is already 100%, then the old module will be deleted from the gadgets.
This is a kind of an innovation that I really appreciate because this is towards technology. And I would like to congratulate DepEd Hingoo, DepEd BAL ASON, and of course LGU BAL ASON, and even the private philanthropists and stakeholders who are able to put in some resources to make this dream a reality.
This project is crafted to offer an option to the learners and parents in the distribution and submission of outputs with ease during this most difficult time. Not only does this innovation promote the health and well-being of the teachers and learners, it is also beneficial to the environment. Less papers used in printing the SLMs equals to lesser costs in energy and resources. Together, let's push for a more efficient and safer way delivering education to our learners. This is Project-Tech Ed BAL ASON, techno-educational base approach for learners' acquisition of self-learning modules through offline network. Sulong, edukalidad.